Hi, I'm Victoria. Welcome to this channel, and today I will be talking about, in my opinion, the worst movie I've watched in 2020. I want to preface this by saying, obviously this movie has redeeming qualities, and don't hate me if you like this movie because we all can have different opinions. Without further ado, this movie is The Lie. So in my opinion, this was definitely the worst movie I've seen in 2020, second only to Sonic the Hedgehog, and I cannot for the life of me take that movie seriously, so I'm not even counting it because I just can't count it for my own mental health, unfortunately. This Amazon Prime movie, in my opinion, deserved the 44% it got on Rotten Tomatoes because it was just that not good. One of my critiques before even watching the movie, I was already a little skeptical because going into it, I felt like the trailer gave away the entire movie, and honestly, I was pretty much right about that. And I should have listened to that. Since I watched the trailer, I definitely didn't need to watch the movie. Except for the ending, there's a little bit that the trailer didn't get, but honestly, it could have done without that as well. So just to preface, this movie stars Joey King and was produced by Blumhouse, the same producers of movies like Get Out and The Invisible Man, and I've watched both of those movies and I thoroughly enjoyed them both. In my opinion, Blumhouse either has some really great movies or some really terrible ones, very hit or miss. For example, they have Get Out, but they also have Fantasy Island. And if you've seen Fantasy Island, you know what I'm talking about. But nonetheless, I always enjoy Blumhouse films, even if they're pretty bad. I tend to watch them anyways. I know, for the most part, I know what I'm getting myself into. Unfortunately, I watched The Lie, though. This movie stars Joey King, Marielle Enos, and Peter Sarsgaard. And according to the synopsis on Google, this movie is about a father and daughter who are on their way to a dance camp when they spot the girl's best friend on the side of the road. When they stop to offer the friend a ride, their good intentions soon result in terrible consequences. That's to say the least. And I'm just warning you, from this point forward, there will be spoilers. So, full disclaimer, spoiler alert. If you haven't watched it and plan on doing so, I would suggest clicking out. I mean, if you watched the trailer, it pretty much already spoiled it for you though, so. But, spoiler alert. So basically, Joey King's character, what's her name? Kayla. So Joey King's character, Kayla, and her dad are driving on this deserted road to drop off Kayla at dance camp. And when they're driving on this road, they run into Kayla's friend. So they pick her up off the side of the street. I don't know, like at a bus stop or something. So they're driving or whatever. And then Kayla's friend flirts with Kayla's dad, and that really angers her. And then, whatever, they keep driving, and then they decide they need to stop to use the washroom. So Kayla and her best friend, they go on a walk into the middle of the forest or whatever to go, like, pee. And then the dad hears a scream. And then the dad races to the forest where they are, and only to discover that his daughter Kayla has pushed her best friend into the creek of frozen water off a ledge, basically implying that the friend is dead and that Kayla killed her. Kayla's got problems, if this is the case. For the majority of the movie, Kayla is painted as this, like, unfeeling psychopath, which honestly, Joey King, in my opinion, does a pretty good job acting, given this, like, awful movie. She was the highlight. She didn't have many lines. Like, she didn't speak a lot. Like, the whole movie was her parents trying to, like, clean up the mess and deal with the best friend's father, who obviously was looking for his daughter. They went to the police, but not to rat out Kayla, to say that the girl's father, like, abused her and stuff to make him the suspect for his own daughter's murder, even though he didn't know what was going on. So the father got onto them pretty quickly and thought something fishy had happened with her and Kayla. So the whole movie is like a back and forth, like, is he going to figure it out, is he not going to figure it out? And Kayla's parents trying to cover for her from the police because they're kind of getting onto the scent. Basically, her parents are doing everything they can to cover Kayla's murder up. And this comes to a peak at the very end of the movie when they kill the best friend's dad. So they kill the girl's dad, who's dead. What? So now the dad and the daughter are dead. Okay? So it's coming to the last 10 minutes of the movie, and they're cleaning the dad's blood, off of their vehicle because they hit him with a car, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. And then all of a sudden, oh, big plot twist. The best friend isn't actually dead. It was just a ploy. Kayla didn't actually kill her best friend. She just pretended to so she could go somewhere for the weekend and not have her dad worry about her, or like go see her boyfriend or something. I don't remember the reason. It was really freaking dumb. And honestly, you could have seen this coming like pretty much towards the end of the movie. Like there's no way that it would have been that simple. They couldn't have let us just have the straightforward horror movie, or not even horror. Like it was like kind of branded as a horror. It's more like a thriller mystery, I guess. Because nothing really bad technically happened in the movie until they killed his dad, and then they're like, oh shit, we killed this guy's dad to cover up our daughter's murder, but our daughter didn't actually murder anybody. So it was just like this awful like circumstance. Anyways, if my description of that plot sounded painful, it's because the movie was 10 times worse to watch. I promise you. Like, if you thought listening to that was bad, try watching the movie. Or don't. I don't know. It's on Amazon Prime if anybody wants to watch it.